Hello my beautiful people, how are you doing? Hope you are doing well. Your girl is doing fine. In today's episode, I just want to talk about Namibian women, Namibian ladies, and to talk about our tradition. Because in Oshiwambo tradition, as a Namibian woman, you are supposed not to go visit. To go visit somebody or to go give the condolences empty-handed. You're supposed to carry something. And the Namibian women actually carry baskets. So for those who do not know basket, let me just show you how the traditional Namibian basket look like. This basket actually is, I'm talking at the perspective of Oshiwambo people. That is the cover, that is the basket actually that we use to put something. So the cover, let me just show you how to cover it. Like that. You put something, you close it. And that is how it look like when it's closed. You can use any cloth that you of your choice that you want. So in this basket they put flour, like millet flour or sorghum flour. So they put flour inside. Then they always have this cover, another basket to cover. They cover it, cover everything. You tighten everything like this, as I have shown you in the video, on top of their heads. So they carry the basket covered like this. When they enter into the house, they go straight to the kitchen side. Then when they are at the kitchen, they put this basket outside the kitchen. They don't enter like you go inside the kitchen. They just leave this basket at the kitchen doorstep or somewhere closer to the kitchen. So this basket, where you put it or how you handle it, it depends on different circumstances, different situations. So they go straight to the kitchen side, and then they put their basket down at the doorstep at the kitchen area, and then they put this basket there. They just leave it there and then they go. So if you are in the house, a person, the owner or somebody, a lady from that house, so they then carry this basket and put it inside in the kitchen, in the kitchen building or in the kitchen room. They then open the basket just to see what they put inside. Then if they find something inside, because in this basket there is always something, they take what is inside the basket, they put it somewhere. Now the thing is, the trick is, or the thing is, as a tradition, you're supposed also not to send this basket to the owner like empty. If they come to visit, like in the happiness situation, when you take what they put inside the basket, you're supposed also to put something. It's supposed not to go empty also in a situation of happiness. Where there is happy, there is no said when the situation is happy, a person just came to visit you. So you put something inside this basket, you close it the way it was closed, then you tighten it up. You tighten it up. So this visitor, maybe they are still talking, they are somewhere talking. So you don't just close it up and bring this basket to the owner. No, you just put whatever you're supposed to put. You keep this basket inside your kitchen, then you just close it, put whatever you want to put, and then you close it. So when you see maybe the people want to go, Like you can just see that maybe these people want to go. You can actually bring these things outside, like outside the kitchen, just closer to the kitchen, and leave it there. When the visitor, maybe they are done and they want to go, they can come and correct it outside your kitchen. Or some of the visitors, they might ask you like, we are going, or we are about to go, where is our basket? And then you give those baskets to them. You don't just make, maybe people bring you something, you remove whatever, you put something and you bring it to them. Like that is kind of rude. It's like you are telling the people like to go. So you don't give it to them. You just keep it in your kitchen. You bring it like maybe outside the kitchen where they cannot see. Is just outside somewhere in the corner where they can see. They can either come and correct it, or they can ask you like, we are about to go, is now the time where you carry this basket to the owner. If it's in a set, like maybe somebody died and women, they go to that person's house. Remember I told you women are supposed to carry something always, especially when it's sad situation. They put flour, millet, the flour of millet and sorghum. So when there is somebody died, so the women carry these baskets. They actually come like close like this, like women carry it on top of their head. So in these circumstances, the women leave this basket like at the foyer on the way somewhere. Where people move, they just put it down on the foyer at the kitchen side. Where the people move, they just put the basket down. So the people that are at the kitchen, they then come, or maybe somebody from the house, they come, correct this basket, they bring the basket to the kitchen side, they remove whatever there was. If there is flour, they put a basket just for flour, for millet flour. They pour the flour there. In the said situation, you go to the kitchen side, you pour whatever they put. If it's flour, maybe you have your basket for flour, you pour the flour out. In sadness, I told you in happiness, if somebody comes like something happy, they just come as a normal visit, you're supposed to put something in the basket. But if it is in the sadness where somebody died, these people just come to you like to give you some condolences. They also carry this basket. So in that case, you don't put anything. This bucket go without anything. It's go empty. So what you usually do, you take whatever they bring, then you take these things that they always cover this cloth, you fold it, you put it inside, you put this stuff on top, not close on top like this. Then you put it, immediately when you remove it, you put it at the foyer. Where there is people, the owner of the basket will come get it. It's go empty. And when you give it like this. You don't like go like in happy situation where a person come to visit, just a normal visit. You don't close it and cover it, no. You unpack what is there, you put their clothes on top, you put it on the foyer, the owner will come correct the basket. Now there is a situation whereby this person, maybe, people are not the same, where maybe somebody comes to borrow. Like maybe these people, they don't have food at their houses. You know how mothers are, they are always looking somewhere maybe to borrow, maybe they are not eating actually, and they come to borrow. In that circumstance, that's why sometimes what is in the basket will tell you what is happening. what you put inside the basket also presents something. So you don't just sometimes put whatever you want to put there. You see, people are not the same. There are those people that they don't know where their next meal gonna come from. Maybe if a mother decide, no, maybe let's go borrow flour or something. So in this basket, what they actually do is, if they come and visit you, they say they are coming to visit you, maybe they want to borrow something. They are hungry, they want you to give them, maybe, for example, flour for them just to go cook. So they come like as normal visitors, they close their basket nicely. They close their basket nicely, as normally closed, like this. They come as just come like, they come and then they put this basket, they come in the house, they go straight to the kitchen area side, and then they put this basket in front of the kitchen. So if you open this basket and you find that inside there is, cows, like cattle, they poo, the cow poo. How do you call those poo? The cow poo, when they poo and they are dry. If somebody put a cow poo inside the basket, like this, they just close it and inside the basket there's a cow poo. That actually the person is telling you that they don't have anything. Like they came to borrow. That is what they are telling you indirectly with the baskets. So when maybe you see this basket, you open, there's a cow poo. In your mind, you know already that no, this person is, they come to borrow. Maybe you go to them, maybe you call them somewhere and then they tell you a situation, maybe we are not cooking, can you borrow us, or can you give us some flour for them, like flour or anything. Or if they didn't talk, you already know that these people, they have hunger, they came to borrow. Maybe you can put for them flour, you can put for them something to eat. They are actually coming to borrow. They are presenting to you that they don't have anything to eat. So, maybe last point that I want to tell you about this basket. If maybe a person came to maybe, how do you call this in English? You know, when you want a engagement or something, is it engagement? Where you go is, how do you call it? Okwanda. How do you call it, guys, in English? When you come to like Okwanda, it's like to pay a bridal price. The women come carrying the basket. So this basket, they don't usually go in the foyer, like at the kitchen side or in front of the kitchen door. When you come to pay a bridal pay, you carry your basket and then you take it at Onjuo, at an area of Onjuo. Onjuo is actually a building. If you watch my traditional house tour, you understand what Onjuo is. I explain everything. Go watch that video, then you understand what Onjuo is. So they bring this basket to Onjuo's area, and inside this basket there are actually hoe. Like, you know, when you are plowing, those hoe, like 12 hoe is what they put inside. So if I have to summarize this, I can say in Oshiwambo tradition, as a woman, you're supposed not to go visit somebody empty-handed. They actually don't walk empty-handed. If you are visiting somebody, you're supposed to carry something. And visiting is like, this visiting that I'm talking about is when you go like far. It's like you go far away, you miss this somebody. Not like neighbors, like I just come to visit you, I'm caring. No, it's not like neighbors every day. No. I'm talking about somebody maybe that you miss, somebody that is far, or somebody that you didn't see in a long time and you are coming to visit them. This is the visiting that I'm talking about. It's not this visiting of neighbors. Today I see you, it's like you are forever in others' faces. It's not those visits that I'm talking about. So I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. If I was speaking in Oshiwambo, I could explain more, emphasize more. But you know, when you are translating cultural things and put it in English, sometimes it's difficult. Like you want to express what is going on, but it's not the same way. If I have to put this in Oshiwambo, if I have to speak in Oshiwambo, it's not the same way that I'm speaking in English. So I hope you guys understand what I was trying to say. Like the video, comment and subscribe from my side.